discussion started through Akhilesh company some about 6 months back.
Almost 10 months.
More than 10 months.
10 months before.
Okay. So first Akhilesh company wrote to them, can it be done? The Japanese part of it. That guy spoke to Tapi Japan, and maybe about 6-7 months back Tapi Japan came on board, and Fukai-san asked, what are the mill you would like to visit? In wish list we said cotton, board, duplex, tissue and writing printing. We thought let's put our wish list, let's see. They said give us about a month's time and we'll come back. Now for me it was a bit of a shock. Will it happen? Not happen. Trust me, in possibly 2 or 3 days before 30 days, they came back, then it is possible. Then they said, would you like us to connect you to a travel agent? I said yes. In the meantime, as usual, whether our thought process will get the best deal or not, I started negotiating through an agent in India, and I also wrote to agent in Japan directly. Now what was surprising to me, all the agents in Japan asked me on what date, what time departure, where arrival, what time arrival, what would you do, a detailed itinerary. I was not able to give because it was under finalization, and none of the travel agent quoted this. किसी ने कोई quotation नहीं दिया. क्यों? We called it BOQ, whatever you call. If it is missing, they will not work. Now ये हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी, हम कल इंडिया में what we will say, I need a bus from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. We will run max 200 kilometer. Here 10 kilometer an hour is the accepted. Beyond this, it would be so many rupees a kilometer. Here no. Then he said, be sure, do you want to retain after 8 p.m. on this date? I said yes. Then the second shift driver. The driver cannot work. I think if a driver comes at 7 o'clock, we expect him to be driving till 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So this was another learning that they are following their own safety system very, very religiously. फिर मेरे को एक कमर्शियल झटका लगा. The lady quoted me 1.4 crore Japanese yen. This was similar quotation which I got from Calcutta agent, but I thought it should be cheaper, so I cannot bargain too much. I was ready to settle down at 10% low, 1.26 or something. So I thought let me give them a counter offer of 1.2, and they may ask, no, we cannot do it 1.2, maybe 1.3 or 1.25, it settles down. The answer came, sir, we are trying, let us work out where we can cut the cost and we will let you. Now in the meantime, a goof up happened. The banks in India told us that when you send such money abroad, there will be 20% TDS. Now this upsets the balance. If I have to pay 20% the government of India, your cost goes up, at least currently 20%. So bank said, okay, you apply for waiver telling it's an educational trip. We applied for a waiver with 1.2 thought of, 1.25 thought of, and the bank transferred the money without deal being finalized. Oh. The answer came, sir, thank you very much for transferring it. We are working on your figure given by you and we'll come back. आज हमारे यहाँ if you transfer the money, gone. You cannot get back because you have done it. They came back with a reduced price. Now this character surprises me. It cannot happen. Sorry to say, it will not happen. Today, Maua asked a question, can I leave my purse here? 99.9% India का आदमी बोलेगा नहीं, I cannot take responsibility, please take it. Please keep it. So this honesty, going to detail, see these two things, they are not different than each other. If you are very, very honest in your approach, transparent, commitment, if you remove one, the second and third gets knocked off. They all work in tandem, and that's what the beauty of this country is all about. And technically everybody has said so many things. Well, these are the point to be implemented back home. From IPPTA's point of view, I have a two take. 90% cases, this visit will end up, such visit, by a goodbye tomorrow morning. The challenge is, how do we take it forward? How do we take it forward? And for this I will suggest 3-4 name of the people who will form it as a something like a driving committee which will take this